night. All night long. All night.
Good morning, guys. We're back at it again. Woke up to a flat tire on the car. Had to drive it about a mile to get air. Now the sidewall is all messed up. Just got air in it at a local oil change place. And as they were airing it up, I was looking to see if it was leaking or anything, and it's just the inner sidewall is just like really bad. So we're gonna hurry as fast as we can to the track, so in case the tire's leaking or gonna blow out or something. And then luckily, I did bring a spare front, so we'll swap that out. Today's comp day. Probably not gonna do much practice. I'm trying to decide if we're gonna change the diff or not before. We got about an hour and a half before comp, so we'll see what's up. Here's an example in the flesh. We got skinny, 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 all skinny straws. But luckily for me, I got my thick straw, my fat straw, I called it, in the truck. Yep, on deck. I'm really glad we brought a spare tire, because look at this one now. That's from driving on it flat to the gas station just to get air, probably a mile this morning. There's no way we could compete on that tire. If I didn't have a front spare, we'd be really struggling right now to figure something out. So I guess I decided we are gonna try and swap the diff. The tire guys are backed up by like 30 minutes. So we're gonna be sitting around anyways doing nothing. I might as well just swap the diff, get a couple practice laps in, and then go right to comp. I convinced Shrimp to help me out. He's the one that did most of the work on this car when Trenton had it. He's also the one that cut the wiring in half, even though he keeps telling me he didn't. He also drove his car off the track. I think we got that on film too. It's really probably only going to take us like 30 minutes to do this. Not bad. We're going to put in the diff that we welded last night. And I just counted, it's a 3.9 ratio, the same as what's coming out of it. So it should be a lot better. And we're going to put new axles in. I brought the new axles. They're like, I don't know if they're remans or new pops, but they're not OEM, so I hope they're strong still. Pop it out of gear, Jesse. I just got to get the drive shaft bolts, then we'll pop all these other bolts out, and the diff should fall right out. We'll slide the axles out too. Pretty easy. I already got them. You gotta start taking the rear bolts. I always forget to pit as far away from the track as possible because this noise absolutely drives me nuts when I'm stressed out. Where's the hammer? We need the hammer. Hammer's never where it needs to be. Hate those things. All right, back on the diff. Check. Let's put the axles in first. We're changing both axles. don't know why I do this to myself. Should have started this earlier. Everything looks pretty good. Spinning pretty straight. No weird noises. It's time for comp. Let's go. All right, we got the diff swapped out. Been watching a few battles, but I think we're up next. Good luck, brother. You gonna ride with me? Yeah. Yeah, I got someone filming from the outside.
Brandon Wignick and Dale Nielsen, I need you on deck next immediately.
Hey, that's us. All right, man, everything worked out. I've literally not done a test lap with this diff or anything, or these tires or whatever, so just going for it. I want that car. Oh man, this engine's breaking up a little bit. This is not good. In third gear, it was like blah, blah. But in second, it was okay. Like, I don't know what's going on. This is a bad idea. I should have practiced a little bit.
Straightened on the entry.
She did? Okay.
Yep, and he was 3 car lengths behind me.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna stay in second gear. I'm gonna try not to go. That was a good lead, man.
Thank you.
Woo!
Style, baby. Yeah!
I know what it's like to drive that, man. I get it.
I'm just happy I got a taste.
Thank you, man.
Your chase was so good.
Woo! I messed up on the entry a little bit. You saw that, but
Yeah.
I need to get better. Woo! All right, let's go watch for a minute. No, we need to figure out what's wrong with the car, actually. Woo! Man. Oh, man. All right, we don't have a whole lot of time, I don't think, because it's between 32 and 16. We're going to go test the car out a little bit. Use client data. What happened? So we got fuel pressure problems. I don't even know what's going on. We checked the fuel filter. There's never anything wrong with the fuel filter. Now we're pulling the seat to check the pump. I don't know what else to do. I checked the wiring. We did wiring before we came out here and it seemed to fix it, but it's almost like the exact same problem I had when we were driving the kart track at UMC in Utah. And I thought we had it solved, but we don't. This is the worst time to have a problem because we drove all yesterday, all the day before, drove it around, no problems, and all of a sudden when it's time to play, we got problems. I hate this crap. I hate when this happens.
When's your battle?
I don't know. Not if we're full, this leaks out. That's why I didn't. I remember that's why I didn't do it before.
Go all the way up.
We're barely where we can.
Oh my god, dude, it's like a half, if that.
Okay, I don't want. Stop.
Now, here. Power this real quick and hit it with a hammer and
see if it does some weird shit.
So I sanded down the bag or whatever, and
I hit it.
Fuel pump.
I wonder if it's something to do with the pressure.
Not on and off.
It's almost like a fuel pump issue then.
Maybe.
Try fuel pump real quick.
We're still operating on the assumption that it's a bad pump. I hope.
Are you sure? Can you go check the logs or something and make sure?
I did. That's how I found out the logs. It goes lean. Check the logs. I'm just glad I didn't blow the motor doing that.
Yeah, of course.
Ran a whole lap with like 18 or 19 AFR. It was bad. You need crimp connectors, right?
Yeah. And fucking T. Yeah.
No T. We're not running 2 pumps.
If you have a T, it would be way better.
Well, you won't fit the hole.
You just line them up. Let them hang like my BMW. Or she just floats around in there.
We're screwed. It's going super lean. We did a fuel pump. I changed fuel pressure. We checked fuel lines. We checked fuel filter. I don't understand. It's going lean. I'm probably gonna lose this battle. This really freaking sucks. It is what it is. Hope I don't blow the motor.
remind your drivers, we will be going straight into the top 8 after this. So don't go far.
Straight to the top 8. So if your car broke, make sure and be ready. We have 0 fuel pressure. We have 0 pressure.
It's leaking oil.
I don't care about the oil. We have 0 fuel pressure. I need fuel pressure. The car will run if we have fuel pressure. So let's go to the pits. Not much time. We gotta push. I think the fuel line came off the pump inside the tank or something weird like that. If there's pressure coming out of here, why do we have no fuel? I don't understand. Fuel pressure. Did it get caught? Did the fuel pressure regulator get caught in the belt or something? I don't get it. I don't freaking. How do we have no fuel pressure? We should have fuel right here, to the rail. Why, dude? Why does this always happen during comp? We literally had all day yesterday and all day the day before, and
For
drove and
something
had
to break.
no freaking problems.
Yep.
We have some fuel to the rail. We're just gonna pinch off the return line and see if the fuel pressure goes up. I don't freaking understand. Yeah, let's take the pump out.
Oh, blew out.
Where? You see it?
Right there.
Okay. There's a setup by Russ.
Sabotage.
Where you at, Jesse?
Right here. I'm filming.
Okay. We're up against Russ next. It was a setup. He's the one that did that. Look at that. It blew out. I've had that happen once like 10 years ago on my 86 Corolla. It took me like years to figure it out. All right, we gotta get this out. Where's the hose? I need a hose. We got hose in the
Go
truck.
find a hose.
What?
Yeah, I know.
The hose blew out that you put in. Sabotage.
I'm afraid hose clamp.
The hose itself blew out.
What? Get out of here.
I don't know how it won that battle, to be honest, but we're lucky.
Holy shit, no joke. It really did. You got a spare one?
He's trying to find one. Sorry, dude. I won my belt.
Sorry, man. I'll chat with you afterwards. Dude, I was so close to losing. My car failed after the event, or after the run. I was having trouble before. I don't know.
You went up over the last end.
I drove like crap. I'm really sorry.
Which one was good?
I was fully prepared to lose when we were at the line. I was like, this isn't gonna work. I don't know, man.
I was expecting it one more time, to be honest.
I don't even know what happened. I wasn't even watching. I was just trying to try. Thank you. All right, let me try and find another one.
Well,
Hose clamp. If you can find a hose clamp, that'll work.
squeeze it on there.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive, bro.
That's a pretty good sabotage right there. Gotta keep, I won my battle, so I gotta keep
Yeah.
running those toes.
Hold on.
See you later, dude.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
If you need a filter, Kyle has a 340 in it.
We got a good pump. It was the line that blew out.
Oh, okay, got it.
You sure? Emissions fuel hose. Will this fit? This is a better hose.
No. I think it'll be fine.
Is that tight?
Yeah, it's tight.
cut right up my finger. There. Cut my finger off.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I mean, you're good to drive?
I want my lap.
I know.
Yeah.
It's me and you.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh. All right.
Did you see him, dude?
Yeah.
He was about to-
He's gonna run. He's gonna run.
That's why I said sabotage. He really is leaving.
Which door don't you want me to hit?
Any of them. Are you driving good?
Yeah.
Okay. My car, I don't. That's why it's cutting out. I gotta turn my fuel pressure down. I'll bet that was ripped before. I'll bet that's the problem all along.
Oh,
I'll
probably.
bet it started ripping. We didn't notice it. It just got worse when we touched it.
Oh, maybe.
My fuel pressure's like through the roof right now.
Turn it down.
I know.
Did it work? Did you go
That's
test?
what blew that hose out.
Did you even get a chance to test drive it?
No.
No. Hey, man, good enough. It works for what we needed it to do, right?
Yeah, to win that battle. Now this battle, he's like, nah, you're good, dude. Just don't even worry about it.
Where's your other hook then?
Russ, this guy. You gonna ride with me on this one?
Sure.
Okay.
I got the footage of you like not being able to start, and then Hannah trying to push it,
Yeah, use that one. I was gonna double it up and like.
Did you hear me?
yelling at me.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw
everyone
you
did.
run-
Everyone did. They were laughing so hard.
I thought you were running to come help push.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I think those are good for one more lap.
Everyone was laughing.
What is this, top 8?
Yeah.
Me and you?
Yeah, 8.
Nice. Good job, dude.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pass through this battle, but like, good job on the other ones.
That's alright. I got pretty far. Why'd they set the bracket up? I just went third, dude.
You're losing before you even start.
What's the highest? What's the highest you ever made it? Made it
Right now.
top 8.
He's killing it.
I didn't even qualify on my first event.
Is this your second event?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive, man. You get some seat time at home?
Oh, fuck ton. I've been driving all summer. So, I had like one event, comp, absolutely dog shit.
Yeah.
And then I drove like Villains, Salt Lake twice, Magic Valley twice, and then this. So now I got.
Oh yeah.
Now I got some little seat time under my pretty little belt.
Dinner's on me, unless you win.
Oh yeah, then I gotta buy.
Yep. I turned the pump up, and all that did was blow that hose out even more. You know what I mean? As soon as I turned the fuel
I
pressure up,
think
it
it was
finished it off.
definitely from the inside of it. Like it was ripping from.
I don't know how the car survived and then all of a sudden died.
Yeah, I was like,
That's like a miracle, man.
the second when you went off the line, the second run, I was surprised because your car like cut out for a second.
It was stalling at the start line. So that thing must have been ripped at the start line.
So it's not kinked at all. So it should be fine.
Did it look good when you put it on?
Yeah, look straight. If it does it again, well, you know exactly where it is, but I don't know why it would be.
For real. It's got to be fixed. I gotta have hope in something, right?
All this game.
Yeah. Yep. All night long.
All night.
All night long.
All night.
Hope that doesn't get a copyright strike. You know, if it does get a copyright strike, we were singing really good.
That's yeah. We should start a band if that happens.
They're like, was that actual group that nobody's ever heard of?
The song that nobody knows.
I need my fuel pressure back. Time to test it. I don't know how.
Are you gonna go for a spin?
I hear the pump like, near.
Brandon, did you take a tire gauge?
There's one in the driver floor. A tire gauge.
4.8. I did not. I don't have it. Okay. Hey, will you watch the? Watch the fuel pressure. Where are we at? 4.8. I want to go to like 3.7. Or yeah, 3.6, 3.7. The Allen wrench is in the center console. You got it. Is the pliers on the floor, Jesse?
Yeah.
Stuff's hard to diagnose. Super hard to diagnose. I enjoy the diagnostic part, but not under stress like this.
Yeah, not in the middle of comp.
Shout it out to me. I can't hear him. Can you translate?
4.75.
Not moving.
It's
Not
not
moving?
No.
Oh.
2.81.
I had the vice grips on the return line still, so it was basically full fuel pressure. What are we at?
2.81.
2.8. Uh-oh, too far. Let's go to 3.
2.88. 2.94. 3.0. 3.19.
Okay. I'm gonna go test drive it, see if it feels good.
He's gonna go for a spin. No, one more battle for 16. Your second battle in 8.
I misunderstood as in we had one more battle before.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on. It's not good. So I grabbed the whole map, turned the fuel up, and then it was still like not good. And then I realized it's the flex fuel map. So I turned up VE table 1, which is gasoline. I didn't turn up VE table 2, which is ethanol. So they blend together, but we're pretty high ethanol content. So I had to go into VE table 2, turn it up. But I haven't been able to go do a test run. So I really hope it's still cutting out. It's still cutting out. I don't know how I made it through the last lap. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. That fuel pump was a problem, but not the only problem. So I don't know, this sucks. Because even if I get through Russell, I've still got more, the closer you get to the end, it's like a toilet paper roll. The closer you get to the end, the quicker your time runs out.
Just FYI, you have until the protest is done. If the protest is done, then you have to take your 5, okay?
Thank you. It's kind of janky. This actually might catch on fire. Like if any of those move and go battery to battery, it'd be bad news.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna be slinging the truck around a bunch.
No, not at all. It's good enough for me.
Sweet. I feel like just like fucking.
I learned that when I was a kid. Let's go out on track. Alright, man. I don't know what to say. It's not gonna go well. Fuel pressure's bad. We follow first. Russ is good, but I don't know if he's fast. Okay, we're ready. If I half pedal it, it doesn't cut. If I only go like part throttle, half throttle. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could give you a better lead run.
Good job, Russ!
Thanks so much for your help. Sorry, Carl. Woo! I'm bummed, but I'm really happy that it's Russ. It's like that mixed feeling, you know? There's just no chance, dude. We straightened on our follow, like it was just bad. It's bad news. Oh man, what a way to lose. This is too much for me. I hate losing to mechanical problems. Like driver problems, I can handle that, but like my whole life has been plagued with like losing to stupid mechanical issues. It is so frustrating. So frustrating, dude. And I tried we had time to fix everything, we just don't know what's wrong. When you freaking change a fuel pump, you mess with the fuel pressure regulator, you check the fuel filter, you check the fuel lines, you pinch the fuel pressure regulator, you add fuel to the fuel map, you pinch the line, you add fuel pressure, everything, you change the line that goes from the pump to the line. What else is there, dude? It's a fuel system. How can you have more problems than that? I don't understand. There's nothing more to a fuel system. Is there a freaking like a slug living in my line? I don't get it, man. I don't understand what else can be wrong with the fuel system. What am I missing? What could possibly be missing? I don't understand. That's what's frustrating. We had time, we had the tools, we have everything, we have all it, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not mad that I've lost. I'm mad that we couldn't figure this out, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not like upset, like emotional because I lost a car. I'm just upset that we couldn't freaking figure out this car when we had ample time. We have tools, we have all the materials available to us, but like, I guess not ample time, right? Because then we could just test, but we had like 30 minutes to figure this out and we couldn't figure it out. I don't know, man. I need a minute. I think this is the last battle in top 8. They just had a one more time because there was some controversy on entry and like I guess they hit on entry, so we'll see what happens. This is gonna be a spicy battle. They're both driving really good, both definitely top contenders for the #1 spot. But this is top 8. The winner of this battle goes against Russ, who's in top 4 now. So we'll see how this goes. That was a good battle. Yeah.
Well,
You gonna win?
I hope so.
No, you are gonna win.
I'm gonna win?
You are gonna win.
Okay.
Yep. You got the winning car? No, not really. You don't need the winning car.
I
You
got
see
the
the winning
winning car. I
mentality.
got the
It's
winning
all
mentality.
up here.
Like,
You're
I'm
driving
not-
really good.
That's how I don't get lost.
You're I'm telling you, dude, your lead line on the bank is your winning. That's your winning combo.
Winning strategy.
Dude, so good.
I'm really confident on the bank.
If you would have messed up at all on the bank, I think I would have had you.
Yeah.
But you phased me. I had no chance of going that high. So like, stick with that, dude, and you've got it. You've got it.
Oh yeah. All right. Where's Rudy at?
I don't know. Who knows? He's trying to ice you out. Don't let him get in your head.
Iced out.
You know what?
What is going on?
My man.
Freaking work, buddy.
You went from starring in my video, falling on the skateboard, to now winning the event.
Almost winning the
Come on, man. Come on.
Bring it in, dude.
I'm proud of you.
Dude. Alright, man. Just because I sabotaged your fuel pump doesn't mean you gotta make my door card all
Sorry.
sticky.
Can you buy me another drink now?
If I don't get first, I'll buy you a drink.
That was really good driving. Congrats. And I'm not just saying that because the camera's on. I told you that when the camera was off too.
No, I know.
You're killing. Your start in the chase, perfect. Like textbook, exactly perfect.
Perfect how it's got, dude.
Like absolutely perfect.
Oh, yeah.
You were on him like dude. It was so good. I was shouting it like, dude. I'll tell you what. I really love this thing, but I'm really mad at it right now. You hear that? I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you because these problems that are probably my fault that I created, but I'm still mad at you because you're so good and you're so bad at the same time. And I don't really talk to cars because it's an inanimate object, but today I'm mad, okay? I'm mad and we're not talking for a while. We'll talk later. We had fun yesterday, but today you're in trouble. Also, I miss you. Good to see you. Does that make you jealous, huh? I miss you, not that. Just the rest of it. It's a good car. No, not Cool Ranch. Oh, disgusting. Oh, I gotta edit that out. Really surprised the engine didn't blow up. Woo! That was a good transition. Yeah, Rudy. Nice. Very nice. I think that's a pretty clear win.
How is that going to be first event if he can just hold it together?
Is he on the same tire?
So good. Does he have a radio in there for you to talk to?
I kind of shot us in the foot, kind of told him.
Oh man.
You guys.
Think this it? Well, yeah, I guess that's right. They both did the same fucking thing on the bank. All just doubled up. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
should be the one. Should be the one who said that I've seen some stuff.
Awesome.
You did what I did. I had to fucking crack under pressure. God damn. All right, guys. We have some announcements to make. In third place for the Link ECU is Rudy Hansen. What are you gonna do, Rudy? In second place for the Drift HQ sponsored G3660 Turbo and Marvel Race Performance Manifold is Hall Huntington.
F1 style champagne.
And in first place, it's me, Russell. Congratulations.
First time I did one of these, I didn't know what to do. You got a red string, pull the red string. Last time I did it, I couldn't get it off. I scraped it on the ground.
First time?
Twist it.
Paul's actually never had a drink of alcohol in his life.
Okay. Lucy. And pop this thing. Just get it up.
He can dance. I saw him dance down there.
That's all I gotta say, guys. You guys can't drink any of that. Oh, you're gonna win now until you go back on track.
Awesome competition. Awesome putting
Thank you so much to Trenton from White Plank for putting
No alcohol on the live track.
Wait, Nick, out of it, too. If you're gonna beat anybody, then go away with the feather in your cap. That's a good one. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, buddy, drop
Hell yeah. I heard Manny earlier when you see all those SGs out there. I was like, don't downplay that E36. Don't downplay it. It's fun E36. Yeah. Keep talk shit. Yeah, I know. Congrats, man. It's hard work, dude. Really good.
Yeah, for
Really
sure.
good. Dude, it's fun.
Russ is driving his new car,
Brand new.
GZX90. Who would have ever thought that this guy with a V8 and some cropped out BMW would come here and wipe the floor and take this beautiful piece of Japanese JDM machinery? Whoa! Whoa! How does it feel?
Right-hand drive's kind of weird.
How long have you been drifting?
Legitimately, for this year, like I had an actual car that I could actually drift. I think I'll do it. Don't
No? Traction control.
Oh.
TRC off.
Damn, dude. This thing's got, it's got power mode too.
Luxury, bro. Oh, no, this is the left.
That's tight. This thing. I got GZX90 now, Brandon. I don't drive it off the road.
Oh, it's got a Nardi wheel?
Dude, it's got nice buckets in it too. I'm going to have to put these in my BMW.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. We had an absolute blast this weekend. Ups and downs, as always. Like, that's what makes it fun, right? You never know what's going to happen, and we're always ready to, like, confront the challenges that are there. I learn a lot every time I go through some sort of trial or tribulation, and this was definitely a weekend that did not disappoint in the trials and tribulations aspect of things. Huge congratulations to Russell for winning. I'm super thrilled that it was a good buddy of mine that was able to take home the prize, and I love to see the underdog move forward. That's why I was by his side trying to help him out. You know, nobody else needed help. Like, I know Rudy's a buddy. It would have been nice to see Rudy win too, but like, Rudy's got a support group, right? He didn't need my help. I wanted to help the guys that are the underdogs that, like, you know, I like to see them David versus Goliath type of thing, and I'm really happy that it worked out for Russ, and I'm thrilled for him. I hope he's stoked and gains some confidence in his drifting and goes forward to do one wonderful things. We're on our way back. Had a great weekend. We're driving through beautiful Oregon, and just what a great time. Huge shout out to Jesse for capturing all the footage and pretty much driving me the entire way there. We'll see if he'll drive me all the way home or not. But yeah, great weekend. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out the merch store if you would. That really helps out a lot. And the next adventure coming up is Drift Week. We got to get that JZX100 ready. You can't really see it. It's back there. For Drift Week, a lot of work to do in the next, I think, 2 weeks before we have to leave. Got to figure out that fuel pressure issue. No idea what it is, but got to figure it out. See you guys on the next one. Bye.